Hello Libra, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So I will be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person you're connecting with on a romantic level. The person you want to be connecting with, what is it that they are feeling and thinking towards you? Wow, first card is the strongest. Love. Excellent. That's wonderful. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. And this reading is a general love reading, so it's not a private reading. It will not be as personal. It is general, so not everyone is going to resonate. Now, this is meant from mid-February to the end of February 2021. However, time is fluid, and some of you may have already gone through certain things in this type of scenario. Some of you may have already gone through it. Some of you may be going through it right now, and the rest of you may be in the far future. Okay, I just want to set these cards right first. There you go. Oh, wow. Mystery card. Okie dokie. We have a flipper here. There you go. Okay, so this is a past life connection, guys. The person you're connecting with, the intense feeling that you have, it is something of importance. You're feeling a connection that is spiritual, and in fact, some of you might even be going through a twin flame connection. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think this is more regarding twin flames and soulmates. Okay, so first of all, this reading just got a whole lot specific. You're first of all dealing with someone who you feel a connection with, a spiritual connection. And if you don't recognize that it's spiritual, there's simply a question as to, why do I feel so close to this person? This is the answer. It's because it's a spiritual connection. Okay. You have here love, wild woman, hearth and home, opening, mystery, relationship, cycles, sensuality, and healing under the bottom of the deck. I'm going to express to you what it is that this person is feeling towards you currently. My dear Libra, at this point in time, with all that has happened, I can proudly say that yes, I have fallen in love with you. There is this feeling of unconditional love that exists by default. The feelings and emotions I have, they are pure, they are true. For you, they are. However, regarding our connection, yes, there was some suspicion in the past, even now. But there's also certain things I didn't tell you, certain things I hid from you. There are certain things that I keep inside of my heart that I don't open up to you about. And sometimes I've told you lies. I am aware of that, and so are you. With you, I feel that you are my hearth and home. I've come to realize that wherever you are, that is where home is. I can confide in you and not fear being judged. The both of us feel this. I also feel that there's a sense of family, the strange feeling as if no matter what happens, you're always going to be there for me. Have I taken that for granted? Yes. With all the things that I've held inside, I now feel it's important for me to open up to you. I want to open up. I want to talk about certain things. There are many things deep down that I haven't confessed in the deepest, darkest places of my heart. I've hidden certain emotions and feelings from you. But now I want to open up. I do want to tell you what it is that I feel and how I feel. There is a sense of mystery that surrounds our connection. I feel this spiritual aspect to us. There is this invisible spiritual bond. The feeling that I have is something that's very different, very unique. I've never felt it before. I question the heavens and I ask, why did you come into my life? Was there a particular reason? I'm not sure why you came, but I know that you seem familiar to me. And this feeling of being familiar, it seems as if I've known you in a past life. If there is such a thing as past life. All I know is that there's some reason that I feel very comfortable with you, and I want to have a relationship with you. This is something I feel, and I have felt for a long time now. Many moons, many nights have gone by, and I've thought about what it would be like to be in a long-term committed relationship with you and how nice it would be. I see that you are so comforting, and you're so soft and gentle with other people, even animals and things. You're very gentle and soft. I like that. That is important. There's something that I can't let go of. There are certain things that are on my mind, and I'm starting to obsess over this. I'm starting to obsess over the type of connection I have with you. There's something more to this than meets the eye. I just can't put my finger on it. Right now, there are certain habits, behaviors that are occurring. Certain things that are going around in a circle. A cycle that doesn't end. Were we supposed to be this way? Does this cycle have to break? Why are certain things repeating? How can we change it? I do feel that you are so sensual and I want to be with you. The way your body is, your skin, your eyes. I love touching your face. I imagine touching your face. Right now I am keeping to myself. I'm healing from these strange feelings that I feel, and I'm also healing from the way I've treated you. I need healing because all I'm doing is retreating and thinking about what on earth I've done. Why did I do the things that I did? I have forced myself into isolation, trying to keep myself away from the world. What is it that is happening in our lives that's making me feel this way? I am now contemplating, thinking very hard about our connection. It's important for me to assess everything that has happened. This is why I've kept to myself. This is why I'm not communicating with you. These are the reasons why. There are certain things that have happened in our life, and I'm keeping my distance from the world because I don't want to be distracted by the world. I want to think about our connection. I want to heal myself. I want to heal our connection. And for this reason, when I isolate myself, I'm forcing myself to be lonely. I am alone, but I don't want to be lonely. All I can think of is you, and how intense and how spiritual, how strangely connected I feel to you, and how I can't get you off my mind. All right, Libra. Wow, these cards were definitely, I would say, a very, very intense connection. There's something special going on here. I'm just going to put a few cards to the side going forward with certain readings, because I find that they have special messages, and I'll just talk about those right at the end. So we have here the Lover's Path Tarot. Now let's have a look at what is blocking this person from coming towards you the way that they should. They should be coming towards you, but there's something stopping them. So let's see what that is. Two of Coins. Interesting. And Judgment. Well, Two of Coins. This is very unique. These two cards have something very similar. They both have a small foundation that's the same. It's talking about equalizing, creating a better balance. Emotionally, spiritually, physically. So we have here the Two of Coins. All right, Libra, so this is a reason, one of the many reasons, why this person is not approaching you the way that you would like them to. Right now, there's a lot of choices that they have, and they're juggling many things all at once. They're trying to keep a better balance in their life. They have desires, but these desires are opposing. They're trying to reach a balance between the earthly and the spiritual world. Earthly and spiritual world. So their higher self versus their lower self. Right now, the main problem is that they've taken too much on for now, too many responsibilities. They're feeling overwhelmed by demands, and they have overcommitted themselves. They may have promised certain things to other people. This literally could be working on a project at work, but taking on 3 projects instead of 1 or 2. And not having time to finish one or the other, or even to finish any of those and have time with you. So this is just a lot of juggling priorities. But the one issue here is that a balance needs to be made. And that balance, this person is not able to make right now. The next card you have here is Judgment. This talks about the person here needs to make a choice, but they're not. They need to take a path to decide something, and they're not. They're not wanting to make a change, and they're doing this on purpose. A choice has to be made, sometimes between the higher and the lower impulses. Right now, this person is feeling stagnant, so there's stagnation. The inability to act. They're not acting upon anything, any instinct. There's blockages, and they're giving up control to the universe. So you see how it earlier talked about higher and lower impulses. Higher and lower impulses, earthly and spiritual decisions. So higher is heavenly, lower is earthly. So these two are very much in sync. This person is feeling that spiritual connection. Remember, I told you right in the beginning where we had some of the cards coming up, and it talked about how this person felt this strange spiritual connection. So they're still trying to wrap their head around this feeling. These 2 cards are definitely talking about this feeling in particular. I have here the Beginner's Tarot deck. This came in the pre-shuffle. Okay. And then we have Judgment. All right. Followed by the Hierophant. And then we have 8 of Swords. Under the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun card. Wow. 3 major arcana. So there's a lot of big changes happening. This is beautiful. This person does feel, definitely, with these 2 cards, they definitely feel a spiritually bound connection. So Page of Wands, this person is going to want to reach out to you. They are going to send you a message. This person wants a second chance with you. This time, there's a desire to have more of a clean slate. Let's just keep everything clean, transparent. Let's be accountable for our actions. Let's not tell any lies. Nothing can be based on anything that is related to a lie. With the Hierophant, this person does want to commit. They want to have more of a committed relationship, a higher level of commitment. And they're also feeling that they would like to do things the traditional way. They want you to be respected. by those that are close to them. So they're being a bit, not exactly strict, but they're being very precise, very careful when they're deciding on what they need to do. We have here the 8 of Swords. These are restrictions and constraints. So this person does feel bound and restricted to some degree. And eventually they will break free from these restrictions. Under the bottom of the deck, you have here the Sun card. Yes, this does talk about sunshine and daisies, happiness, freedom, prosperity, joy. This person finds you that you're their sunshine. You make their life happy. You show them the light. You show them the way. It's a beautiful card to have, and it does talk about true love. Everything that was in the dark, everything that was hidden. Remember, you had the opening card. There's a desire here to open up. Let's talk about certain things. It's very nice. So yes, this person is going to take action. This is an action card. And they're thinking about many things right now. There's some contemplation. All right, let's have a look. This is Archangel Answer Cards by Doreen Virtue. Okay. First card's the strongest. It just fell out. There's something better. All right, just going to do a quick prayer. Wow. Okay, compromise. The situation will improve. Unlikely. I'm seeing 2 storylines here. These messages are brought to you by Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. And they are the ones that actually look into your higher good. So it is heaven. It's all of heaven that is looking out for you, for your greater good. But here we have the decision at the time when you're being guided. This is individually being sent as messages to you. So for those of you that are really tired of this connection, where you just cannot move on, they are telling you to look in a new direction. Wow, you have recovery card. Because this has been a very intense connection. Yeah, I see 2 stories here, 2 decisions. Now, keep in mind, we can have many timelines. They are already pre-made timelines for us. All we have to do is make that decision, and that particular reality will come true for us. So when we say literally, is this the one? Is this person the one? There's actually not just the one. There are many ones. It's just at that time, who do you think is the one? If you get that one for 30, 40 years, then that was the one. You separate or something bad happens to the person you loved, if they pass away, then what happens? You might actually find love again. And then that person is the one. How does that work? Over many lifetimes as a soulmate, you'll have many soulmates. Every time you're incarnated or reincarnated, you'll have many people that you are with romantically. So here what we have is 2 things are coming up. So let's talk about the positive aspect. So for those of you that want to be with this person and you're waiting for this person, they are saying that the situation that you're in right now, there will be something better than this situation. They are suggesting that you come to a compromise. If you want things to work, you're going to have to compromise. You're going to have to give a little and let go of a little. You're going to have to accommodate and adjust. the person that you're with is going to have to do the same. They're going to have to accommodate and adjust to meet you in the middle. So there may be a certain type of thought process or thinking that someone is holding on to. Someone has to let go of that in order for you both to move forward. They are saying the situation will improve, but unlikely the way that you thought it would. There's something that you had desired and thought. It's not going to work out like that. No, it's not going to work out like that, but the situation will improve because there's going to be a compromise. Within the next few weeks, after you hear this message, and for those of you that feel like reaching out, there is going to be recovery within the next few weeks to months, because this talks about this relationship being so intense that there has been a lot of anxiety, there has been a lot of stress and depression for some of you, not all of you. And some of you may have had this before you met this person, and when this person came into your life, it literally skyrocketed. It just made things worse. That's just the way certain connections are, especially if it's a spiritually bound connection. It's very strong. Here we have the recovery card. It's important for you to recover because health is wealth. It really is. If you're not healthy, you can't do much. We have here under the bottom of the deck, within the next few months, you're going to notice these things within the next few months. Changes that are going to be more positive. Noticing that the situation is going to improve, as well as yourself. You're going to feel better. Now, on the other aspect, for those of you that are not interested in this person anymore, what is happening? Why is this? First of all, there's going to be something better coming into your life than this person. You are going to reach a compromise with this person. You're going to have more of a friendship with this person, and the situation will improve. It's unlikely going to work out between the both of you because your mindset is very different now. And no, it does seem unlikely it's not going to work out for you with this person, but the situation will improve. So you may just have a very friendly type of relationship instead of it being romantic. And sometimes, very often, twin flames as well as soulmates, we end up as friends only, but best friends, people who are very close to us. Because sometimes we are all in certain relationships when these kind of connections come about, and that really makes things difficult. Now, within the next few months, it does seem as if the situation will improve and there's something better. So this is someone better. Now, I wanted to just pull out two cards that are here. If I have enough time. Yeah, I have enough time. So we have here the recovery card and we have mystery. All right, so I just wanted to just go over this. So with this particular card, this situation, Libra, that you have is a very spiritual connection. Spiritual connections often stem from past life issues. This could even be a spiritual issue, but spiritual issues are much less. The intensity of feelings and emotions are slightly less. But if you have had a past life with this person, your soul recognizes this person and their soul recognizes you. So for those of you that are feeling a connection with this person where you feel it's spiritual, where you feel that there, and I saw the cards here, right? So it's obsession. There's this feeling of obsession where you're not able to let go no matter how hard you try. You may be in a connection with a twin flame. This could even be a karmic partner. This could be a soulmate. But somebody who you were with in a past life. And we have many past lives until we reach enlightenment. Now, and once we reach enlightenment, that's just the next phase of a higher level of existence, where there's no flesh and blood. Now, we have here with the mystery card, this person does feel as if there's a past life connection. So for those of you that feel as if you can't let go of this person, as if it has been an obsession for many years, maybe you can feel their energy sometimes, even smell them. If they're not even there, you might be able to smell their scent. In your dreams, they may visit. Some of you may even astral project. You may have encounters in the astral plane. So if you feel this, and if you want clarity on why this person is in your life in this lifetime, do reach out to me, because I do now do past life readings. And I started it because I had started twin flames, but it turns out there's still a lack of closure. And with past life connection, when I go back in time, I tell you, what the year was, when you guys met, how you met, were you married, what type of family status did you have, all that kind of stuff, and even how you died. There's various ways and how people have died in the past, and that really does determine the feelings and emotions that you have of the person that is in your life now. Because they're here for a reason. Either they requested this or you did. But the feelings I look into, I do a particular reading during that time. And I look into the past with the help of my angel guide. And that's how I get all of that information for you. And to give closure, to make some sense for your soul, not your three-dimensional self, but this is your soul. So I look into the memory of your soul, and when I see these things, I let you know this is the reason why this person has showed up in this lifetime at this time. Because such and such issue happened. There is a karmic cycle that needs to be fixed or broken or adjusted. We need to change something. Because going forward in the next life, you might actually end up in the same cycle. I know we have issues dealing with our own life at this lifetime, but I look above and beyond that. I look in the past, present, and the future. How can you make your future the better self? Literally, if you're able to settle with what you have in this lifetime, you will be content. And once you're content, we don't have to be incarnated or reincarnated in the future. Now, for those of you that are interested, reach out to me regarding a past life reading. I'll be able to provide you some insight as to why this person is in your life. Why do you feel the way that you feel? And I'll look into all the details. It's a very interesting reading. It's like I take you back in time, and it takes me quite some time, but it is worth the effort, because you get to see a whole different part of existence. It's really fun. Now, going to this card, I just want to mention, I do something called a chakra checkup. For some of you that have already seen this and dealt with this. So this is for those of you that are feeling negative energy. So this is negative energy that has accumulated over time. Now, since this is a past life connection, there are also energies from a past life that are coming through because of the connection that you're in with this individual now. It's a whole different level of science, and I would explain this in the reading. But there's a reason why they come through. So do reach out to me, because at least now in this lifetime, I can look into the negative energies that are dwelling around you in your residence where they are. I can teach you how to get rid of them so that you can clean the air and bless the place that you're in, as well as rid yourself of any negative energies that are living on the inside of you in your energy centers, how to get rid of these, how to send them off. And when they're out, you will feel much lighter, energetically better. You'll feel spiritually better. You'll physically start to notice the difference in your body after the negativity has been released. Now, it's like dirty water that came into your life, and your life was clean water. So what I do is just I help you extract that. Then after we get rid of the negativity, negative energies, and these negative energies that I'm talking about are various levels and forms of evil spirits. I know people don't like to hear it, but they exist. They exist. And not everybody can see them. And there's different levels, there's different types. So I help you relieve yourself from this, bring in blessings and bring positive energy into your life, which is by default supposed to be your factory resetting. This is you by default. So I'll help you reboot your system. And you are able to rebalance the out of balance chakras that have been there. So those energies, the negative energies, sit inside of your energy centers, and they mess up with their own energy. They mix their energy with your energy. And so your balance is messed up. So what I help you do, we get rid of the negative energies, as well as I help you rebalance your energy centers. This is something I felt that, Libra, you had to hear. I usually don't go this long for my readings, but there was something different, very different about this connection that you have. And it hurts you to your core. That's why I know this. So for those of you that are feeling that you need a little bit of more positive energy in your life, let's get rid of the negative. Reach out to me. For those of you that are interested in past life, definitely reach out to me. My email address is on the bottom of the description, as well as on the top where I have my banner on the YouTube channel. I have it. My email address is right there as well. All right, guys. Thank you so much for viewing the video, and I hope to see some of the comments below. If any of you have resonated with this, let me know. If any of you have experienced any of the symptoms that I talked about, you know, the strange dreams, astral projecting, all this kind of stuff. Some of you may have experienced this. So I'd love to hear some of your stories. All right then. You take care, stay safe, and I will see you again next month. Bye now.